Preview.
Together. Always.
While there's still no word on the state of Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep for the PSP tells the story of 3 new characters, and is set 10 years before the events of the original Kingdom Hearts. You can play through the game as Terra, Aqua, or Ventus, and visit the many Disney-themed worlds in different order. Each character has their own unique skill set and plays quite differently from one another. Aqua tends to lean towards her magical powers, whereas Terra relies on brute strength and Ven is quick and nimble. Without going into too much detail regarding the story, the 3 friends who are Keyblade wielders are training to become Keyblade Masters at the beginning of the game. After Aqua and Terra take the test, one of the masters, Xehanort, disappears and swarms of Unversed begin to appear in the various worlds. Depending on who you play as, you'll follow the story through their eyes. Like the previous games, Birth by Sleep is action-based, and you attack with the X button and dodge and jump with the square and circle buttons respectively. You have a command deck that you can customize with new abilities that you'll get throughout the game, and learn skills that you can keep with you after you've leveled them up. Using different skills from your deck fills your command gauge, and depending on the order you use them in, you'll be able to unleash a more powerful attack. There's quite a few gauges to keep track of, but they're all for your benefit. The Focus Gauge is for your Shot Lock command, a useful skill when you're surrounded by multiple critters. Another new feature is the Dimension Link, or D-Link, which you can use to borrow another character's powers. You'll be able to link up with characters that you'll meet throughout the game and have access to all kinds of new abilities. Your D-Link gauge has to be full before you can call them, however. Traveling between worlds is easy, and there's no gummy ship minigame in between. From here you can visit the Mirage Arena, where you can play with friends via ad hoc mode. There's several modes to play in, like Versus Mode, Arena Mode, or Rumble Racing. Up to 6 players can play in Versus Mode and race together, and up to 3 players can play in the Arena Mode, which is essentially you against waves upon waves of enemies. There's other side stuff to do as well, like a command board which lets you play against friends or on your own. It's a strategy game where 3 players compete by rolling dice to move along the board, and the person who reaches the target game points first wins. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep looks to be packed with things to do and 3 storylines to go through, so there's no shortage of content here. Look for the game when it is released on September 7th. For more details on Birth by Sleep, read our written preview and check out our recent Q&A by creator and character designer Tetsuya Nomura at GameSpot.com.